need to share with you this rule I have in dating that I've had since high school. I think it's so funny. My friend, the hill test. So the hill test is basically whether or not you feel a man could confidently carry you up a hill.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at men getting wise to modern women's scams. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you check out the channel memberships if you're interested in more videos, and let's just jump right into it.
Guys date a man that says he's the prize.
No. Because that's so cringe. Like,
the women are the prize. They're the
Exactly.
ones that make the babies. They go through the hardest things in life, honestly.
I feel like guys who say that should be more humble, because why do you think you're the prize? I don't know.
So then don't you think it should be like vice versa? Women should also be humble if they're the prize?
I feel like I've never heard a woman say that, though.
Yeah.
You guys just said it.
If modern women are quote-unquote the prize, then honestly, I don't think a lot of men are actually interested in obtaining the prize. So, does it really fit the definition? I don't know.
Makeup and then look in the mirror and then you'll realize who the loser is.
Don't take that. Don't take that.
I believe in equality. Get it back.
Modern women weren't really prepared for the idea that men have no problem standing up to them and just saying no.
Why should a guy hook up with you?
I feel like I'm at least an 8 out of a 10, and this is why. Not because of my blonde hair, maybe it's like, no. It is because I feel like that I've got this thing where, like, me and people, we get each other, you know? And, like, I see people, and, like, people see me, and we're like, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, like you know? Like, what's up, dude?
Not really, but yeah.
I don't think a woman can be considered an 8 out of 10 if she insists on saying like for every other word in a sentence, but maybe that's just me.
You're not going to see the thing, these kids. You got to hide it. You got to keep some things private.
Call 911.
What?
Call 911. Somebody stole your
No, what?
Call 911.
No, don't do that.
Don't do
that.
Somebody stole her.
It's somebody's.
Men are going to continue calling women like this out. Not even their fashion choices are safe at this point, it seems.
Would she be someone that's your type?
You started off lying. You can't be my type if you started off lying.
What was the lie?
32 years old? You're 32?
That's what I said.
No, I'm not rolling.
Is he someone that's your type?
I don't think so.
With the way a lot of modern women are currently aging, she could be 25 and nobody could tell the difference.
Bro, y'all keep telling me that I can survive without eating for a couple days. I'm not even that big. Like,
I don't know who you're kidding. We can hear you frying something in the background.
There is nothing wrong with being comfortable in your own skin, but this is just straight denial.
Post this online and get millions of views, bro? What are you going to get millions of views about? Me blaming your whole life? What is this, bro? You want to get millions of views, why don't you turn to God? Go get millions of views doing that. What do you want to get?
Who said I don't believe in God?
Sure, bro. Yeah, do it.
These women will turn to the church after the OF money dries up. It's fairly obvious, a lot of them do.
Like one of them girls that DM your never DM back. No. To the left. I'm straight.
Odds are she rejected men on dating applications for way more shallow reasons.
Excuse me. I was just wondering if you could put some freaking shorts on. Your like whole butt is out. Who am I? My name's Lenny. I asked her to put some clothes on. She's like naked out here.
Okay, bro, you're good.
I know I'm good. I'm just worried for other guys who might stumble into lust because someone's out here wearing like nothing. This is your girl?
No, it's not.
That's probably good. Is this any of y'all's girl?
No, it's not. Like, it's like kind of weird.
That's fine. I wouldn't doubt it. I bet. That's crazy to be proud of that, but alright.
There is no point in being a white knight to these women. It won't end the way they think it will.
Hi.
Hi.
Danny wants your number.
Oh, okay. Who's Danny? You?
You're looking at her.
Okay.
Silly.
I'm sorry.
Oh, baby boy.
What are you doing?
Say ah. Can you say ah for mommy?
No.
Do you want some of mommy's milky?
Sure. This is weird.
This kind of behavior from a woman is deeply disturbing, and that man has a right to walk away, in my opinion.
What's your type in a guy?
My type? Tall, dark, and handsome.
What do you mean tall, dark, and handsome?
6'2", brown hair, like a little scruff. That's my type.
So how tall are you?
5'5",
5'5", 5'6" on a good day.
So would you date a guy that is 5'7"?
No.
Never?
No. My
Why do you say that?
minimum is 5'10".
5'10"?
Yeah.
And you 5'5"?
Yeah. It's okay to have standards. If that's what she likes, that's what she likes.
This woman doesn't actually have standards, she just has entitled demands. There is a massive difference.
He followed me on Instagram, I didn't follow him back, and then he unfollowed me. Oh, really? That's some bitch a while ago, and then you unfollowed me because I didn't follow you.
Are you quiet? Wait, now she wants you, now that you got money. Are you tender about a follow back?
You're just being a boy's voice right now, but if it were you, that's a no.
She's right though. No. Why does that matter?
It takes way too much work to know who's unfollowed you on social media. That's rather creepy. Like, who the hell cares, man?
Let's do the looks ratings here. So you do have the lip filler, which is going to have a bit of an impact. So I would say you're, in terms of attractiveness, you're above average. The makeup makes it a little difficult to give a rating, but I want to say 6.5.
All right.
So originally, you gave yourself a 10. I'd give you 6.5. For you, you gave yourself a 10. I think I'd give you a 5.5 or a 6.
That's diabolical.
Yeah. Damn, if I'm 5.5.6, then
At this point, you can exempt me.
I think it's interesting how offended these women get when a man just wants to tell them the truth.
I don't want to.
Okay, so you gave yourself 8. I'd give you, again, a lot of makeup. I think you're 5.5. Your hair is not doing you any favors. So I think I'd give you maybe 4.75, maybe a 4.5.
Okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah. I think I'd give you a 4.8 to 5.
Damn, everybody's just a fucking
4.8 to 5, I think. You gave yourself a 9. I would say it's a lot of makeup. I'm just going to go ahead and say 5.5. Just, it's hard to assess without the makeup. I give you 4.5.
It's because you're black. In the black category or in general?
You gave yourself an 8. I think I'm going to have to go 3.5 to 4.25. In between there, in that range. And again, I give myself 4.5.
It's funny how one woman immediately tried to make his opinion of her a racial issue. Super weird.
What's up? What's up?
Men agreed to leave modern women alone. The least they can do is just return the favor, I would say.
Why does nobody talk about how hard it is to date when you grew up like a princess? Like, my dad never told me no.
Because he was never there.
Maybe her dad should have told her no every once in a while. She needs to hear it more often or something.
Out of these 3 guys, who do you find attractive? I see you looking at him.
Only because he's Mexican. I don't really no discrimination, but that's not my type. Like
The Mexicans.
Ooh,
That's
I'm
that good
sorry.
gene.
I'm sorry. Probably him.
Him?
Yeah.
Bro, could you see yourself talking to her?
She cool.
Yeah.
She cool.
Would you like her number?
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18?
18?
18 years old and already on the streets. This woman is getting her damage started early, man.
Damn, dude.
I'm 19. Yeah, I'm 18 too, but like, I'm okay.
Now, what makes you say no to her?
I don't know. I just don't. It's the eyebrows, honestly.
Damn!
Oh,
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
but would he still smash?
I respect him.
Modern women reject men over sock color. She couldn't handle his eyebrow preferences.
One bad financial decision that you regret making in life.
Bro, honestly, spending so much money on my ex, dog. Look, in 2020, I spent it over 60K on a.
Damn.
Look, never do that. Look, I'll never appreciate you unless you keep having that money flowing in, bro.
That's the only way, huh?
That's the only way, bro. Don't care about you. As long as you could provide, that's it, bro. That's it.
And then how long did it take you to discover that?
How long did it take? A year.
Leading with your wallet is never a smart idea. It just leads to an empty wallet and a breakup.
A year. A year of nothing but goddamn paying for her car, paying for insurance, paying for rent. I was like, am I her dad?
Yeah.
I was like, am I her dad, dog? I don't think I am, bro.
And then what made you stop spending on her?
What made me stop spending on her was the fact that I realized that, you know what? This gold digger, dog. Don't ever get with a gold digger, dog.
She was a gold digger?
She was, bro.
Was she bad?
The sad part is he spent $60,000 on this woman and she probably never once said thank you. I think a lot of guys understand at a certain point that there really is no point doing this crap.
She wasn't that bad?
She wasn't that bad. Hey, look, she was ran through like a train, dog. You could call her Thomas because of how much she was ran through.
Damn, well, what made you fall in love with her in the first place?
What made me fall in love with her? Because I didn't know anything about that before.
Some lessons in life are very expensive. Hopefully this guy doesn't make the same mistake twice, whether it be 60 grand or whatever, whether it be $2. Hopefully he doesn't make the same mistake again.
That spend money on me and don't bother me. I don't like men that only spend money on me when they're in my presence. This guy just called me and asked me what I was doing tonight and if I wanted to go out. I don't have an issue with going out tonight. I'm dressed. I'm about to go out with my friends. My issue is he's only going to spend money on me if he's there. Because he's always just trying to he's always like, are you hungry? Do you need anything? All this stuff. But if I ever say I'm hungry, he wants to pick me up and take me to dinner. Just send me the money. And
What? I beg your fineness of pardon? So you want a man to spend money on you, but not bother you? I can assure you, the only man that would be willing to do this is your father. It's either her brain literally disconnected to her mouth, or she's literally going insane. Like, this literally has to be rage bait. And the craziest part about this is a lot of women will hear this video, see this video, and see nothing wrong with it.
In other words, she's throwing a temper tantrum because she is not getting free money. Absolutely insane.
You're still in your mom's house?
Yes, I am.
I know you are.
I mean, I hope you're not 27-year-old.
Why?
Why would you ask me that? Like, we not in two different age groups. You're
Exactly.
in the
So what is wrong with
1990s.
me living with my
Listen to
mom?
that. You're in
so
the
if
1990s.
I live with my mom, what would you say?
You are. What do you mean? What would I say, bitch? Oh, get your old house. What do you
with my
mean?
mom?
At 27, I have a.
At 19, you too old to live with your mama, you stupid boy.
You can't talk about what adults do when you're arguing like an immature child online.
I was already outside at 16 after I graduated in my own.
Told you to be fast.
You can't.
Who told you to be out popping that
fast.
cool? That's nobody else's fault.
You can't.
I can't afford it. Now give me some money. I can't afford it. Now give me some money. Give me some
You gotta
money.
be inside out.
She was using the checks from the government because she's slow. That's how she got a goddamn apartment when she graduated at 16.
If you try to emasculate a man in today's world, don't be surprised when he fights back.
What would you say is your biggest red flag in a girl?
A neck tattoo, you know what I mean? Especially with a butterfly and a skull, that's a bit of a red flag right there. This is a red flag. This is all a red flag.
Wow.
I don't know you, so I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't judge someone from what they look like personally, but...
Thanks, guys. I love London.
There's a reason why women with butterfly tattoos should be avoided at all costs.
Why you pop your balloon?
I'm not physically attracted.
How you feel about that?
I felt he looked like Toy Story, a ghetto Toy Story, but it's okay though.
Okay, how you feel about that?
She's allowed to have an opinion, but can I give it some
ahead.
feedback to her?
Go ahead.
I think that you look decent, right? But if you
Yes.
lost some weight, you look a little better.
This woman invited his feedback, but you can tell that she wasn't prepared at all for what he said.
Just telling you the truth.
Thank you.
You gave me a shot without
And I
any...
feel like...
I wasn't... No. When
Okay,
you
go
spoke,
ahead, go
I didn't say
ahead.
nothing.
Go ahead.
Let me talk.
So you body shaming me. It's okay. Go ahead.
I'm not body shaming you. I'm body telling you what to do. I think that you don't look that bad. You don't look that bad. If you drop some weight, you would look better.
Okay.
That dude was extremely respectful, but naturally she had to shame him for his feedback.
Women are actually offended if a guy that is ugly hits on them.
What's important to remember here is that those women are choosing to be offended.
And no amount of trying to shame women for feeling that way is going to change the feeling.
A lot of individuals don't know the difference between shaming someone and pointing out possibly toxic behaviors.
People need to be more realistic. Like, if a girl is out of your league physically and you approach her and she looks at you like you're weird, it's because you're being weird.
If she finds a dude unattractive, then every single thing that man does is going to be considered creepy.
The guys aren't the ones being weird, because a person misses 100% of the shots that they don't take. What is weird, however, is a lot of women with overinflated senses of their own value in regards to their looks and expecting everyone to treat them like 10s.
If she doesn't say anything, you should be so lucky. Because some people out there are actually mean and will actually make you feel bad about it.
Manners and common decency do seem to be things of the past, and there's a lot of individuals that are very attractive, but have no class.
I'm one of those people. I don't think that women should allow themselves to be uncomfortable and like coddle these like delusional freaks.
And here we have an example of no class.
I think it's a bold move for a woman who clearly has no manners to lecture men on the same thing.
A secure man won't really ask you about your body count, I feel like. I mean, why does he care / want to know? Like, that's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, no, let's not spread that narrative. A man's not going to ask about your body count because he's insecure. He's going to ask because your past reveals patterns. Knowing your body count isn't about shaming you. It's about knowing behavior. Every person you have been intimate with shapes how you view attachment, detachment, and commitment. If someone has had casual sex years with plenty of different people, the amount of shaping that's been done is not going to magically disappear when you want to be serious with one person.
Insecure is just another buzzword these days that has become completely meaningless thanks to modern day women. Whenever I hear it, I just kind of tune out. It's irrelevant at this point.
When a man asks about your past, he's not trying to judge you, he's trying to understand what you've been practicing. And if you've been practicing detachment, that's pretty good for us to know before getting into a serious relationship. It's called long-term thinking. So if you have a problem with a man who wants to know your past, just say you have a problem with a man who does long-term thinking and doesn't gamble with patterns.
It's fairly common knowledge, the more men a woman hooks up with, the more damaged she becomes. You can even ask women who have gone out and done this, by the way. A lot of them will just straight up admit it.
I feel like we're gonna have the best time today. Hopefully it's a nice little picnic or something with a sunset. I'm excited. Wait, Athena. Yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. She's low-key chopped. Yo! There's no way she tried to gas her, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to be on that, but she's low-key chopped, bro. Like, let's actually go back real quick. She went from this, everybody look, this, to that. Nah, bro. Like, we gotta stand on this, bro.
Makeup usage has gotten completely out of hand. It makes a lot of these women look completely unnatural as well. But, you know, if they want to waste an incredible amount of money on it, I mean, go for it, I guess.
We as men actually gotta talk about this, playing us like we fools. Putting all this extra on so they can boost their caliber the whole time. Your natural raw caliber is low as you a low caliber. Don't lie, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, yeah, bro. But it's just the reality. Like, we gotta, like, be real, bro.
All it shows is that they have no problem lying to men when they completely alter their faces. Again, if that's something they want to do, that's fine. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is deception.
I want to show them my secret talent, guys. Come with me.
Please think about it. I work very hard. This is hard wood. I can hurt myself.
Excuse me.
No homo. So take a 10 or a 20 out of your wallet.
Excuse
and
me.
Give me the rest of the money in your wallet. Or the 20. If you don't have 10, just put it in 5. Give from the heart. This is what I do for a living. And after this, you guys are going to see the best.
That's my secret talent.
Make some noise, y'all. That's my ex.
It's incredibly rude to jump in front of a crowd to pull that stunt. These women have no respect at all.
I need to share with you this rule I have in dating that I've had since high school. I think it's so funny. My friend, the hill test. So the hill test is basically whether or not you feel a man could confidently carry you up a hill.
This is what I mean by we are just supportingly, openly misogynistic videos. Excuse me while I carry this box. All right, my box mission has been completed onto the video. In a different scenario, I think it's quite ironic that you put it on the guy like, oh, I wonder if this guy's worthy of being my husband. Can he carry me up a hill?
These questions just prove that modern women have really nothing to offer men except their presence, and a lot of guys are really not going to tolerate that. They need to bring something more.
Ma'am, are you able to be carried up a hill? What if we ask that? It's kind of unfair that you're going to say like, oh, this guy can't be my husband if you're like 285 pounds. I just think it's a little unfair. But even regardless of that whole point, like, how does that determine if you're supposed to marry this person? Imagine how misogynistic it would have sounded if like a guy came on the internet being like, guys, I have this casserole test where, you know, I make her make me a casserole. And if that thing doesn't come out, you know, piping hot, then, you know, that girl's not my wife.
What makes it worse is how these women just blindly expect us to accept their misandry. Hell, a lot of these women don't even know what misandry means.
because we all know a man's role is to be strong and a woman's role is to be good at cooking. And it's so crazy. This is what I mean by women uphold the patriarchy. They literally don't even understand how this is an overall traditional and patriarchal view that the man's supposed to be strong enough to carry you up a hill. 255,000 likes. Like, and this video is acting like it's saying something so revelating. Like, it's just basically saying, like, is your man, like, physically capable to do anything? And it's like, it's so funny because girls say this stuff, and statistically speaking, like, not all of you guys have boyfriends that can do this.
It's all superficial garbage. It all boils down to her fantasy and not about finding an actually good man.
You're a gold digger.
Telling you, and is there a radar or a little meter telling you that it's a gold digger, or you're just making assumptions?
Yeah, you don't hear that? Damn, it's loud as hell, but it's going off. But with that being said though, for real, on a serious note, I don't rock with gold diggers, so I feel like you should get out my car, please.
To get out of your car?
Yeah.
How are you gonna invite me in your car and then kick me out of your car?
That guy can kick her out of his car at any time for any reason. It's sad that she doesn't actually understand that.
I mean, how you gonna switch up on me like you did? How you gonna
People switch up all the time.
Yeah, like you switched up on your man.
And people do it all the time.
Okay, 4 years though?
People do it all the time.
4 years though?
People do it all the time.
Okay, well, y'all could keep doing it. It's just not gonna be done to me. You feel me?
Alright, that's fine. This is probably a rental anyway.
Yeah, that's what they all say. All gold diggers say
probably
that.
is a rental
Yeah,
anyway.
okay. Have a nice walk though. That's why you was walking to the mall, right?
I sure will.
Bet. Bye.
Even if that car is a rental, it doesn't actually matter. He's still driving it and kicking her out.
What more do you need me to say before y'all finally get the message? I really don't know what it's going to take for some of y'all to learn that when she says she don't like you, she means it. And learning to accept no from a woman is probably the best thing you're probably ever going to do for your own dating life. I've told y'all this before, I will tell y'all again. There's no such thing as getting a woman to like you. It's either she does or she doesn't.
To add insult to injury, if she doesn't like you, there's a chance she will shame you on the internet.
It is not dependent on how much pressure you apply. That I recently did a video where I said, you must rock with who rocks with you. Get with the woman that actually likes you back. So you don't end up like this young gentleman here that sent flowers and now he's the laughing stock of this woman's page. He's at home thinking he did a grand gesture. She's at home figuring out how she's going to record this video and post it online for the world to see. And shame of that man.
They only want effort from dudes like Chad and Tyrone, the highly attractive men. The simps need not apply for that particular role.
I agree. Off in public.
I agree, but one thing again, my husband should know me. He should know what type of energy I'm bringing at all times. I could be quiet. You could put me in a room with any kind of people and I will adapt.
She don't gotta control her mouth, Your Honor.
I don't sometimes because I will go off. I will.
Why?
I don't know. I probably get it from my mama.
Well, excuse me, don't blame that on that queen just because you don't know how to control your mouth.
She's old enough to know that throwing temper tantrums in public is not something that adults do.
And based off height?
No.
No.
No. I don't discriminate against anybody.
So you love short kings?
Usually, short guys have an elite face card, so it works out.
Do you go for personality?
Personality helps.
Personality or wiener size?
Personality.
You know damn well she lying. She lying.
These women cannot lie to save their lives. We all know that she doesn't actually get with the short kings at all.
Any questions for her?
What would you say is your preferred genre of music?
That's my preferred. Other than that, I like a rap.
And are you a spiritual person as well or no?
I'm very spiritual.
So you attend church, what, Wednesdays and Sundays or just Sundays?
I stopped going to church. I pray at home.
And why'd you pop?
Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. I prefer to go usually every Sunday, probably the afternoon service really, but that's a deal breaker for me.
All right, thank you very much.
I think if a modern day woman says that she's spiritual, that is probably just a very big sign to run away.
I'm talking to the lady. I'm listening to
It doesn't matter.
I'm not about to order for the kids.
That's not right. What do you mean?
I'm taking you out. I'm taking you out. I'm not taking your kids out. So I'm not ordering.
Nah, that's not how it works. So if you with me, you with my kids. It doesn't work like that. Excuse me.
Can I get?
Excuse me.
I'm not gonna order you out.
No, what?
You want first,
ain't
or
nobody
the
trying to
orders
fuss,
for me?
bro. I'm saying you're
And
gonna order my
forget
kids
the order
some
of
food
two.
too. I didn't feed them because I knew we were
I'm
coming to
thinking-
get something to
Ma'am,
eat.
can you get the order of two?
And you
just
should get
order
them
this-
something
this
to eat
order
too if you're
cob
gonna
salad
feed me.
with no
Excuse me,
with
so you're
no-
really not hearing me
Listen,
right
I'm-
now.
I'm ordering food
Man,
for just you and I. I'm not
no,
ordering for your kids.
no.
I'm not dating your kids. I'm dating you.
But you're
I'm not
dating me, exactly. So when you're dating me, you're dating my kids. What sense does that make? You're not dating my kids.
I'm not, because I'm not dating your kids. So
What?
whenever we go on a date, I gotta buy
You
your
hear
kids
this?
something.
Do y'all hear this?
Listen,
This
hey,
is crazy.
no matter of fact, we ain't getting nothing. I'm
What?
driving off.
What?
Never mind.
What do you mean we're not getting nothing? That sounds
taking you home. I'm not buying
crazy.
nothing for your
Take
kids,
me
yo.
home, because I'll just cook for my
buying.
kids.
If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.